Hi guys, this is Sleep45 and welcome back to Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. And today we're going to be doing the continuation for the Arcadion Raid series since it's been 2 days after patch day. And if you're curious on where to find said NPC, it's in Solution Line right over here next to the gym as always. So if you're probably wondering where it is, just go to Solution 9 and just find the dot right over here. And before we talk to the quest giver in particular, I'm trying to remember what we did last time. And oh right, because of the whole situation where the soul beasts, well, they're using the spirits of animals to empower themselves, and the people in charge of said tournament didn't really promise the winners of said tournament to be, living up to high life and everything else, but no, they're not doing that. So for now, we need to figure out how to fix their problem, but of course we'll figure it out since we're the warrior line and all. So with that out of the way, let's talk to Yaana over here. Souls under siege. Hey Artorius! You're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet begin, but Neyuni had made some breakthroughs in our search for the psychonekrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we have learned. Alright, sit on inside. Man, I really wish there's a way to get some of these equipment for our housing. Like, look at this. We have like a screen TV. We got some strike. Well, we already have striking dummies, but maybe like some weights like these. This would be like a nice aesthetic for roleplay reasons for our housings. Not to mention, you have dumbbells here, a computer system. Like seriously though, they can easily add this for housing. But anywho, let us talk to Yaana over here. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. You have barely been crowned the champion of the light heavy division. Before our sister, Arupe challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure the psychonekrosis. The illness appears to be afflicted by those of fairer souls, to be excused degree, to those of the Arcadian fighters. We learned that the Lope was immortalized. Who have thought living in the luxury of the upper levels would actually be dead, taken by the disease? Well, our sister's revelation, we look for the alternate ways to cure the psychonekrosis, and we finally have some news to share. Okay, so what kind of news do you have to share for us? It's all thanks to Nui. Like a trope, she has a sense of electro technology. She has learned to do all sorts of things from thinking on her own. Oh, Yaana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I have attempted to access the Everkeep core system for information on souls, you see. Oh, okay, so what do you find? Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, a Oblivion member who was monitoring the unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolded me for never again doing something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared the research data Oblivion obtained for Origenics. The data was quite difficult to spare, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, the military, as well aware of the psychonekrosis, have also sought to utilize the fairer souls. Furthermore, they have developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. So the military has found a way to identify the affliction caused by the fairer souls, but I'm guessing the company want to keep everything hush-hush regarding the topic of fairer souls inflicting people with this psychonekrosis. This brings us to our next move. Now that we've pivoted to this method, we feel that we should use this to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignored. It would be risky to alert them. I probably would go with the second response because it would be risky to alert all the fighters about their affliction because, the organizers would be aware about this, right? So, I'm gonna go with the second response. Well, it would be risky to alert them since, the entire organization or the people in charge will know about this. Yes, Fairy. That is why we came to you before taking action. As Mete has warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who gets in his way. He will be extremely unpleased if you reveal the secret to those who will yet fight and cause their withdrawal in the matter. Of course, you're still alive to incur the President's ire by becoming the Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we would avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That is why I propose we approach only the fighters we already bested. As they are barred from fighting for a time, it would have immediate impact on the championship. Honestly, it doesn't seem like a bad plan at all, since all the fighters I've beaten thus far are barred from fighting, so might as well take this opportunity to interrogate them to whether or not see if they have the affliction or not. And who knows, maybe we can find a way to cure them in the process. But the biggest question is, will they allow us to test them in case they have the affliction? Which is why it's important to tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what Eos has done to Elope, it feels nothing less than personal. I understand, at least you want to prevent future people from getting afflicted by this disease. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Even though they're rivals, they're still quite close outside the ring, so that's good to hear. She's busy as I expected, but she can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Well, that's a relief she has time for us, but the biggest question is, will she actually relieve all of the stuff we're about to tell her regarding the psychonekrosis? And here's Honeybee right on time, so alright guys, we need to figure out a way to convince her, and hopefully she does believe us. So, what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Well, you could see it's more like life and death for your sake. Man, I love that logo on that soda can. I really wish you can buy that somewhere in the game. My stars? You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? Well, that is a big possibility since you've been using Ferrosoul in all your matches. There is a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we could connect yours to the terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Any luck? Is she indeed afflicted with the illness? So Numi, what's the prognosis? Is she affected by the disease? Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Oh, thank God. Truly? Oh, what relief. I shudder to imagine I might be afflicted by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten my symptoms yet. And that's the word. Yet. Yaana was so eager to prove herself. She fully utilized her Ferrosoul numerous times when training. So, when I examined her, we found that she was on the threshold of developing the disease. Wait, what? For mercy's sakes, Yaana! We're forbidden from training with Ferrosouls, and knowing what I know now? I say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. I know, but... At any rate, neither of us should use Ferrosouls again, which means we can't fight in Arcadion anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. Wait a minute, just like that, you're just gonna retire? Wait, what? Really? I was expecting you to decide so quickly. While I graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly when I fought in the ring. It's true. But everything I've done was that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? Well, she's not wrong there. So, I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I will succeed after all. And that is because I am Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Oh, honey, you never change. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on the broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dear. Your lightsabers. Oh, no problem, Honeybee. And just like that, she's gone. She really is something else, honey. You can say that again. Right. That leaves the other fighters I'd like to inform. Brood Bomber, who you defeated to become the light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though we need to visit him in his home, in Residential Radius 911. Alright, Yaana, but I just hope that the Brute Bomber will be more receptive compared to the last time we saw him in the ring. Alright, let's head to the Brute Bomber's residence. Alright, so where is his residence? Oh, it's way over there. Okay, so I need to teleport to Information Center. So, on the way to Brute Bomber's residence, I noticed they added a jogging animation after the sprint bump has expired, which is a very good, nice quality of life change. It'll make exploring cities much more faster. Alright, now we need to find Brute Bomber's room. And here's Yaana and Neyuni. Here we are! Let's hope he'd be willing to hear us out. And I really hope he does, for his sake. Thank you guys for watching this recording session for Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, the Arcadion Raid series for the Cruiserweight division. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. It is very much appreciated. And if you're curious for future content, you can check out my YouTube channel. And if you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that's alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Focus, Dropkits, Minions, Mounts, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly would be my 2 gachas, or one gacha, if I ever decide to drop Honkai Star Rail. But the first one will be my FGO for the Lost Spell 1 to 7 at this point. The second will be my HSR for the companion missions, the Trailblazer missions, the banners, whichever I decide to roll on, depending to if they have to go passive or not. And lastly, to say the least, Personify the Royal, depending wherever I decide to go back and start playing that game again. And with that, this has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.